Oogly boogly. All right, we got to keep this moving. What we got next?
Goodbye.
Promise me. No lies. I'll find you.
Okay. So we're just gonna finish up Kingdom Hearts, I think. I might do Yakuza later. I can't say. I don't know. I'm just kind of going for it, but it's fine. So let's talk a little bit about this. All right. We're just gonna go straight into it. No questions. All right. I don't want to hear any of that. I can't hear any of that. So, but yeah, little weird history tidbit, real quick. Kingdom Hearts Recoded, with like the same deal as Rechain of Memories. It is a remake of some sort. Kingdom Hearts Coded is a thing. I'm not gonna talk about that. It's just a separate game. Not really important. Recoded is important, so we're focused on that. All right, we're good. So let's just get to it. So Kingdom Hearts Recoded was released October 7th, 2010. The Nintendo DS. This is just another Kingdom Hearts Days situation where it was just released for that platform. We do have technically I'm not going to say an enhanced version, but a retelling of the story in 1.5 plus 2.5 remix. I will be showing a little bit of footage of that because it looks significantly better than the DS game. But for the most part, we will be looking at the pixelated deliciousness of Kingdom Hearts Recoded for the DS. I will kind of for some cutscenes, I'll just show the difference, and then from there, I don't know, we'll probably just stick with the DS stuff. It's just more funnier. You know what's crazy? This game came out 16 years ago. I know, wild. 16 years ago, bro. I was sitting in my room, in the car, wherever, bro. I had my DS playing this game 16 years ago. I remember in middle school playing this game. Before classes started, I would sit in this auditorium room and I'd be playing Kingdom Hearts. Wow, that's crazy. 16 years has gone by. Wow. Anyways, we gotta talk about this Kingdom Hearts Recoded situation. The story is kind of wonky. Kingdom Hearts Recoded is literally taking place right after Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2. So, literally, how it kind of starts off is after Sora and the gang get the weird note lettered thing. I don't know if that's important. This is kind of a spoiler, but if you're here, that means you must have played Kingdom Hearts 2. Why are you starting here? What's wrong with you? Why are you starting with this video? What? Recoded is the first one you're gonna watch? What's wrong with you? Go back. Go play the other games. Then come back and then hear about this weird ass game if you want. If you don't want to play it or watch it or whatever. Anyways, so yeah, this is taking place right after Kingdom Hearts 2. Jiminy, he got journals and shit. Right? Jiminy's like, yo, guys, some weird message is on my notebook thingy. Because, this is going to be weird, bro. But in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the gang loses all their memories. And everything is kind of rewritten. They experience it, but forget it. Because, in Kingdom Hearts 2, they wake up and they're like, whoa, what happened? And then Jiminy opens the journal, and it's just thank Namine. So, going off of that, pretty much, Jimmy just looks back after Kingdom Hearts 2 on his notebooks because he's keeping track of the entire story, and he sees there's this message, this very peculiar message. What was it? It's like, their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. The spitting rhymes. What? Yeah. So fella's spitting rhymes here. Someone in this journal. Jimmy goes to Mickey's like, yo, bro, we have a situation. And he's like, we need to figure out what's going on. So Mickey, the gang, the homies, Chip and Dale, the homies, build this weird machine thing and then like turn the what is it? The notebook. They turn the notebook into data, whatever, right? So they turn it into data and they're trying to figure out where this message came from because like the notebook, even though everything is rewritten, still holds the memories that happened. Bada bing, bada boom, you get data sorta. Why? Because there's bugs in the notebook. I don't know who put bugs in the notebook, but there's bugs in the notebook. So yeah, they make a data Sora. They give him the Keyblade. You do all the fun stuff, right? You know, they got the tutorial here in the Dive of Heart for Sora. Actually, which is really cool here, the little weapons you choose, you don't get the weapon because they give you the Keyblade off the bat. They are pretty important to what moves you start off with. I'll get to it later, but it's just a little small thingy. They make this data Sora. They make them go through the worlds of Kingdom Hearts except for Deep Jungle. Thank God Deep Jungle's not in this game. Oh my God. Imagine going through Vines 2, bro. Oh, Vines 2. Anyways, this is like Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. But like not, because you're playing as Data Sora. Whoa, Data Sora. But yeah, you got to go through each of the Kingdom Hearts worlds, unlock the keyhole, and fix the bugs. That's essentially pretty much what I can say about the story. Nothing to really spoil about. We're going to cover like 3-4 worlds, really, maybe. Just quick through, easy. This is a DS game, so I'm going to be honest. Covering the world structure and all that stuff is going to be pretty quick. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's talk about, I don't know, the funny UI. Sure, whatever. Actually, what's crazy, real quick, we're gonna go back to this. The little like, intro scene that they have it with the simple and clean, right? Compared to like the 1.5 or 2.5 release, this is a little cool like fact. The Recoded has a compressed like file of the FMV. I don't even think it's an FMV, but they show this one part in Kingdom Hearts 2 where they do the 1,000 Heartless battle. You can see in the background there's like behemoths there from Kingdom Hearts 1, and I don't know if you know this, but behemoths was supposed to be in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they like cut it out. Even wyverns. So it's really cool that the Recoded has that footage of the 1,000 Heartless fight, but in like 2.5 version of Recoded, it's like not even there. It's not existent. I thought it was a little cool, fun thing. Probably doesn't matter. It's a little, I was like, oh, look at that. That's funny. Anyways, let's go on. So I'm probably gonna do this in like slight order of how. So this is gonna be weird because I did Birth by Sleep. I did pretty much all of them kind of different, talking about the game and all that stuff. But I think I'll just go with what I see. What I show is what I show, and I'll talk about. Because the way I record is really weird. I kind of like watch back the footage and then like. So, Recoded. What the hell is Recoded all about, bro? Like, what's this gameplay? What's this structure? What is this? So, let's start off with the dive into heart. How I go about progressing is how we'll talk about it. So, in the beginning, pretty much you have to choose your weapon. Like I said before, each one of them do come with their own little stat bonus. It also dictates what commands you get later on. So far, you really don't get anything close to Birth by Sleep when it comes to like focus gauge or the D links or anything like that. This is pretty basic when it comes to what is offered to you and what gimmicks they have. The command deck here is very different from Birth by Sleep. We do get Fire Cure. So the cool thing about the beginning portions of Dive into the Heart, when you have to choose what stats you want, what to sacrifice and what to obtain, I go for the wand and give up the sword, leaving me with the shield. So I get Fire and Cure. While if you decide to give up, say, the wand and go for the shield and sword, you can get Sliding Dash and Quick Blitz or Round Blitz, whatever it is. You get attacking commands instead of magic commands. I went for more the defensive type of commands because Cure is pretty good early on, as well as having Fire. Fire is pretty helpful. That's essentially pretty much the beginning portions of like how the game kind of structures commands, but you get to build your own commands and level them up. So aside from, commands, there's this other gimmick that is in place as well. It's called overclock. The overclock like bar meter, right? Cool, meters again. So the overclock meter pretty much gives you a bonus. It's like a passive bonus that applies to you. So showing off here in the Dive of Heart, level 2, you receive this medic bonus. That pretty much just whatever item or spell, even like HP droplets, you pretty much get a vast increase of that said spell, item, drop, doesn't matter. Medic just pretty much increases the amount of health you gain. Level 3 pretty much just acts as magic boost or just like magic upgrade, whatever it is. It just increases the amount of damage, magic related damage from your command. You got fire, so like think of magic boost or magic upgrade as fire boost. It's just quite literally upgrading your attacks, your commands. That's even with level 4, the max. Once you hit max, the Kingdom Key here gets attack upgrade, which powers up your basic attack and attack commands. The overclock is pretty much a set passive buff, whatever you want to call it really. They just add small, minor, well, they could be major gameplay differences just by equipping the Keyblade. So, really interesting. You can change how you want to like segment it. On the DS, top screen would be, sorta going on the bottom screen, your overclock, and you can manually change which one you want to set up. So like you can pretty much have different passives built out, all going to max. It's like weird spider. Remember that one mini game in Super Mario Bros. For the DS where you gotta like whatever. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about, where you draw the line and then the weird spider goes through, or was it a piranha plant? I don't know. Hold on, wait. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Like that? Yeah, look at that. Oh. It's been a while. But yeah, it's like that. You just structure how your passive wants to be, and then it's like that. Very cool. You can change it up, changes the gameplay, changes combat. Overclock, pretty cool. The menu, gonna be honest, is very bare bones. There's not a lot to talk about here. You have your tutorials, debug reports. Honestly, debug reports are probably like the most helpful reports in the game. You can go into trophies and get these little weird chips that I'll talk about later by doing a completion quest or whatever. Like they have their little trophy system here, which is really interesting. We'll talk a little bit more about that. The configuration, nothing too special, but there's some stuff here that you can mess around with. I like to turn auto jump off, but for the gear matrix, this is what I was talking about. Overclock stuff. Ready? So the gear matrix, pretty much, you just can change your keyblade, your finisher for when you get max overclock, and equip accessories. So the keyblades have their own like level up system. The left side of the screen, this is where the overclock stuff happens. When you level up your keyblades, you get different buffs that you can equip. That's the cool gimmick about this game, having the overclock system tied in with your weapon, and then also having a certain passive tied to it too. So it's pretty cool. Each Keyblade also plays different. Each one of them specializes in a certain, I don't want to say attribute, but they just all play different and have small ties to a certain characteristic that Keyblade would have. Like, I'm pretty sure Lady Luck, all the max overclocks have like attached fire, attached freeze, attached thunder. So let's continue forward with the command matrix. The command matrix, this is pretty much where you build your deck, your command deck. Wow, shocker. But yeah, so compared to Birth by Sleep, this is very different. You can install 2 new commands. You do this like testing phase when you put a command underneath. It temporarily becomes a newer command. So the fire and this cure, when I put them together, and whoa, CP command points. All right, command points. Now, command points dictate whether or not you can equip command. If you are, say, over your memory limit, you won't be able to equip that command. Usually, it's never an issue unless you're like putting the same amount that are like busted or higher level commands. Then it's like an issue. But for the beginning portions, it really doesn't matter. Aside from that, you can get some really busted commands. All these commands kind of flow into each other. It's really cool. So next we have the stat matrix. So the stat matrix is pretty much where you will apply these chips for your character. You apply these, stat inducing chips to this like weird level up board. So there's these also little cheat things they called the difficulty cheat, allowing you to change the difficulty, but really that's not too important. There are different cheat modules out there. Once you complete a world, more of the stat matrix opens up. But for the beginning portions, really, what chips you get from the world exploring and also bug exploring things, you'll see. But like for the most part, you place these little chips, stat inducing chips, into these slots, and they'll do what they do. They increase your stats. You also obtain abilities through the stat matrix, accessories, and more commands. I think the stat matrix is pretty interesting as a gimmick. I'm gonna say it's like one of the best gimmicks, really, in this game. Other games probably have like better ones, but for a level up system like this, there's more depth to this gimmick than I'm like saying. I want to do a little bit more justice for the stat matrix and for this game, since I do enjoy it. I want to share what's cool about it, and the level up system is pretty cool. The stat matrix itself has the CPU, the little lightning bolt thing, right? And then if you follow the gray squares specifically, I'm pretty sure the gray squares signify a connecting path. So whenever you beat a world and close the keyhole, right, you unlock more of the stat matrix, like I said. So when you put your level up chips, your stat increasing chips, doesn't matter what type, once they connect, when you put them in the gray squares and they connect to a different CPU, they gain a bonus. Now, I kid you not, you can get, again, really busted, super overpowered pretty quickly with the right chips. The cool thing about that too, like, you can have like a +1 attack stat chip, right? And then down the line later, you get like a +4. You can go back and just plug in the +4 attack over the +1, and then maybe put the +1 somewhere else, like on a yellow square thing, yellow square on the stat matrix, right? So there's a lot more in depth to this level up system, the entire stat matrix. It is so incredibly thought out that not a lot of people talk about it. I'm not really doing huge justice because I'm going off like just the bit of gameplay I did. Back then I couldn't read, so I didn't know what I was doing. But now giving a proper look at this game and its utilities, whatever it has, this gimmick is very interesting, very complex. I think it kind of shows how deep they were thinking about this game, and overall, the game itself is pretty complex. With the command menu, you have the two commands. You get your new, fresh command that you can level up, get stronger, reload faster. There's like these hidden mechanics, like you get reload boost or like command boost. There's just a lot of stuff that's there that like I don't really talk about, but it is very interesting and clearly thought out by the developers. I wanted to give it like a proper showcase to just talk about it so that it's there. I enjoy it. I think it's fun to talk about something pretty niche. Some people might not care. You might not care. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I thought it's fair to give it to this game stories like doo-doo butter, but I like it. It's fun. To continue with like me trying to, flesh out the menuing, I kind of want to talk about the gear matrix more. Went over it, that's where you change your keyblade, you change your finisher, and you get to equip accessories. So we already know you can change your keyblade. Big whoop, right? Crazy. Anyways, let's talk about the finisher. Finisher, pretty cool. I got Blade Rush here. Look at this guy. Wow, wow, wow. Right? Cool. And there's this other one, Explosion. Pretty cool, right? That's nice enough. But accessories are where they're at. Now, kid you not, this one right here, this no freeze one, because the Blue Rhapsody or Raspberries, whatever the hell they're called, these fellas, these blue, oh my god, I hate these guys. These guys are awful. Look at this. This is crazy. What do you mean I got frozen? I can't. I literally can't. Even the fire guys, bro. What is this? I died like 4 times to this fire guy. But the thunder guys, they're okay. These little like, right? Awesome. Love those guys. Those guys are easy to take out. But the fire and ice guy, I hate those guys. They're awful. Oh my god. Who made this game? What is this name? Publisher? Nope. Series? Nope. Designer? Damn. Developer? And those the guys that made Days. So yeah, what was I saying? Nothing, right? Okay, cool. So let's continue forward. Let's talk about the combat, right? Actually, no, I lied. We can't do that. We gotta talk about the bugs. The little bugs. So, backdoors. Okay, we gotta talk about backdoors. What is the backdoor? Nothing weird, okay? You're thinking about backdoors in a weird way, you're weird. Got it? Stop thinking about that. Anyways, so the backdoors are pretty much like the gimmick of each world. Each world, of course, is littered with bugs. We're going to combine world building a little bit. In this game, most of the worlds are kind of normal. Not really. I'm going to talk about a lot of differences just to keep things simple. Backdoors are each world's gimmick. Whenever there's like a bug thing going on where something is missing or something's not right, it'll be very apparent. Your screen will have these little blue weird letters and pixels going around, right? So you pretty much have to find where this back door is, indicated by like this hot cold system, blue being cold, red being hot, and then Sora's like, oh, look at this, boom, and it shoots out, like the entire world breaks right in front of you. And then you go like in this weird little teleporter thingy, and you just go, right? You're gone. You went inside the Matrix. But you get this like, little cyber world nonsense, right? They're called system sectors. Not really that important. It's pretty important. But you get to go inside the weird world. Like, you get to go inside the world. You go in you're decoding. Get it? Because it's recoded, so you're decoding the world. Wow. But yeah, you fight these. You go inside here. You fight heartlesses. You also fight these weird heartlesses that are like bugified. They have like there's different variations. There's blue, yellow, red, and then there's green. What is green? I'll show you what green is. They're really weird. Also tough. Each one of them are different. Blue ones have more health. They are a lot tankier. The other ones just move faster. The reds are move faster and are tankier. So they are awful to fight. Greens are just mega. Like I'll show you some green ones. Like these guys are annoying. They hit hard. They're huge. They don't stagger. Like they're all of them combined, but mega, right? They're like Mega Zapdos. That's not even a real Pokemon, bro. Okay, what's a real one? Mega Garchomp. Yeah, we like Mega. Oh, let's continue with the data stuff. We still got to talk about SP nonsense. Whenever you go into a sector, you fight the Heartless. You fight, whatever the bug it is, and you find some prize boxes, little ones that have like stars in them. You get little SP points. SP is kind of like the currency in the datascape. I literally don't know what they're called. SP is called whatever, right? We're just gonna call it the datascape currency. Can't for the life of me remember, and it doesn't matter. All right, but pretty much you can gain SP to buy chips whenever you finish the floors. Some sector will have 1, some other will have 13, 20, 50. I don't know. Okay, it's just random. It's not random. It's like a few amount of floors you got to do. But cool thing about this, you get to do like mini challenges whenever you go into a sector. Oh, they're called sector points. Maybe that's what it is. They're called sector points. SP. Okay, whatever. But you go into each one of these different sectors in the datascape. Yeah, backspace. What? Anyways, yeah, you go into one of these. Depending on like how much you want to sacrifice, you got like 10, 30, 50%. You wager that much of your SP, and then you complete the challenge to get a multiplier on the amount of SP you gain from that sector. It's cool. It leads you to getting a lot more chips, accessories, and even commands. You can also exchange the rest for like money and XP, but that's like literally after you're done buying all the other important stuff. It incentivizes you to do the challenges. There's a lot of different challenges, some that require you not to heal at all, some requiring you not to get hit, or just defeating a certain amount of enemies. Pretty awesome. Let me tell you though, some of these like bug sector thingies, the back doors, crazy. I hate them. Some of them are so like, okay, so there's a lot I have to say about the back sectors, but we'll kind of, well, no, you know what? We're going to talk about him now. I hate this one guy. Look at this guy. He just pulls up, right? I'm doing this one sector. I'm just like chilling. I'm like having a great time. And I'm just like, yo, who is this guy? And I try to fight him, and then I get decked. And I'm like trying to run away, and then I get decked. And I lose like half of my money because I decided to gamble. Because you can get, like I said, you get to choose like how much you want to sacrifice to like increase the output at like when you finish the sector that you're in. And like I messed up. Okay, that was on me. I literally messed up. I got hurted, and that was on me. So that's pretty much like to cover everything that is not combat, right? We're done with that. Cool. All right, let's talk about combat. It's your typical Kingdom Hearts. All right, you got your standard 3-hit combo, air combo, all that. If you're familiar with the game, it's just like that. But now this command deck right here is like an extension to your combat. Of course, you can get your air combo pluses and your ground combo pluses. You can get all the abilities like last time from previous games, but for hands down, the command deck itself literally is a combo extension to your to your combos. It really is fluid in my opinion. I think this game has so much more fluidity than Days and Birth by Sleep. Chain of Memories, card game. I'm going to say that too. You know what? Even Kingdom Hearts 1. That's crazy, right? Listen, I kid you not. from going into a combo into a command as like my pseudo finisher, and then been able to like continue, I can continue my combo by going into an air combo by this one move. It's so cool. I don't. Some commands do suck. Like they force you to do this one move. Like I think this spiraling one, this like one that makes you like uh go up. Like I use it because it's pretty good to hit those freaking ass weird mushroom thingy. I hate you. What do you do? I hate you. Anyways, yeah, I use that because it just gets me up there. And then I can like say do a ground combo, and then I'll use that and then continue an air combo. Although it kind of like stops all my momentum, it still allows me to do proper damage on top of starting a new combo. So honestly, in my opinion, the combat here is really, really fluid. There is, of course, magic is really busted. Fire's hands down pretty good. Thunder, way better than the Days Thunder, on par with Birth by Sleep, and of course with the base games, is pretty good. Leveling up does access more like abilities for your gameplay. Haste to make you run faster. You get high jump, combo extensions. Of course, I can't really talk much about the abilities because it's pretty much just tied to the stat matrix. We already covered the stat matrix, so but just note for combat, there's a lot of ways to incorporate your commands with combat, and it doesn't really feel like you're reliant on your commands, unlike Birth by Sleep. In this game, it is hand in hand. I think out of all of them, I would say I prefer the recoded gameplay to the other handheld games. Story-wise, it is the weakest, by the way. This story is so booty. Like, I explained it before, but, like, did that explanation make sense? We gotta go into Jiminy's journal. We're playing as a data Sora in Jiminy's journal, recovering the incidents of the first game because there's bugs. Look at these blocks, bro. What are these blocks doing here? Who wanted Block Kingdom Hearts? This is like Minecraft Kingdom Heart 2. Who wanted that? It's alright, I guess.
I'll ask around.
The story is nothing. Really is nothing. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, some of the fights, though, are pretty cool. Music? Oh, hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. But, yeah. For the most part, you hit blocks, you fight Heartless, you fight, goofy things. There's weird statuses from Days, too. You got the Confusion status, all those weird status eyes I was talking about before from Days kind of make a return here. It's not as important. The ether's cool. It just, we got no MP bar, but potions are the same. And Sia, whatever the hell it's called, removes status effects. There's really nothing too different compared to the other games. You really just have your overclock, you have your command deck, you have extensive commands to like build and level up, and then you have your overclock system, which changes combat slightly, giving you passives, which is really cool. Different keyblades have different passives, and you can configure your passives. You can just spider chain it like wherever you want. You can make your level 2 have like magic increase or regen or literally anything you want. So like the freedom of this game is pretty big. I think it's very friendly to newcomers. Like if you had back then, like let's go back to like 2012 or like when the game came out, 2010, right? So I'm chilling, right? I'm like, bro, I'm dookie at this game, so I want regen, I want this cure nonsense, and I want like all these super strong commands. And then like I blaze through the game, and I can change the difficulty. Like I'm playing on critical here, but like when I was younger, I was ass, I was duty, I was booty cheeks, I was all of it. I was terrible. So I think Recoded is the most friendly to newcomers. Of course, this is a handheld game. I'm not going to recommend this to you. First thing you pick up, I'm like, bro, you got to play Recoded. That game is good. No, don't play this game. Actually, you know what? Yeah, actually, I talk about how I love this game because I talk about how I love all the other games. This game, I hate this game. I think it's a waste of time. All right. But listen, if you got a DS, 3DS, or you got an emulator, because like I'm playing Melon Mix, okay? I'm playing this on my computer, bro. I'm chilling. I'm sitting back, and I was enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie, I was enjoying myself. I'm playing. I literally like got more footage than I needed, but like I kind of got to cover the worlds, and all their gimmicks. But yeah, I pretty much would not tell you to play this game. Okay. Right now, you're hearing it from me, the guy who likes Kingdom Hearts and already made like 5 videos. Don't play this game. This is not going to save your time. I would tell you not to play Days 2, but you can literally watch that and then also get like someone else to cover the entire story. I feel bad for those games. Okay, you know what? I feel bad. I feel bad for these games. They're DS games, but they're good DS games, okay? They're not good Kingdom Hearts games, but they're good DS games. This is a good DS game. I kid you not. If you had this game when you were younger, you were playing this. This shit was good. Don't lie to yourself. This was heat back then. Now, this is ass. Story is ass. Graphics are ass. Even Melon Mix can't save this shit. Okay? I'm waiting for someone to go crazy mode and like build this from the ground up. Alright? Whoever does that, $3, 100%. I promise you, $3 from me. That's all I got to my name right now. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm sorry. But like, I know I went on a tangent, but like, come on. Come on. Oh, so look at these cutscenes, bro. What is this? Look at that. Compare this to... Oh, I swear, they fumbled so hard. They could have remade these games, and it would have been a slam dunk. Oh, my God. The possibilities were there. They messed up so bad, dude. And now we're dry. We got no Kingdom Hearts anymore. Anyways, so I'm pretty much done talking about combat. Okay. Oh, I got. Hold up, real quick. Back to what I was gonna say. Riku's Jiminy's journal. Okay, Data Riku. Yeah, this guy right here. Jiminy's journal. He says it verbatim. I kid you not.
I'm just zeros and ones that look like somebody you know.
Really, it's that serious, bro.
Ooh.
Okay. Anyways,
Memories used to fill Jiminy's
so
journal. But when they
let's
were pulled apart and then
skip
stitched
over
back
to
together,
world design. Okay,
bugs appeared.
world design
It was
crazy.
these
Let me tell you
bugs
why.
that kept the book from being completely restored.
Let's pull up to Destiny Island's first level, first world you see. And bro, it is awful looking. It looks so bad. Look at the sand. Look, what is this sand? Who put this sand here? Look at these Final Fantasy characters, bro. They looking whack. It looks so whack. Who cares about that, right? Let's cover this a little bit. So each world, like I said, has their little gimmick here. And I wanted to mention beforehand how like they change everything. The blocks do not help, okay? Blocks are ugly. Everything in this world is ugly. But bro, they change so much. You can't go to the other side of the island, first off, okay? That's stupid. Why would you cut the world by like a half? That's messed up. And look at this. On top of this, you can't even go inside the cabin in the shack thing. Across where the Palpru fruit tree thing is. You can't go there. And if you even go up to the tree house, like the little tree house right there with the ladder and the spiraling thing, they demoted it. The hut that was there from the first game, gone. Deleted. That thing is just like a little shack. I don't know, it's not even a little shack. It looks like, from like Elden Ring, Night Rain, when you gotta do the little towers, the little magic towers, real quick. Here, right here, boom. Night Rain. I don't know why, but like those little tower things, and on the side where you have to hit it because you have to find the little emblem thing to open up the tower. It looks like that. It looks like the side thing, and I'm like, what is this? What why is this here? Who did this? Who ruined this game? Who ruined this world? This world is awful. The music is awful. The level design is awful. Like, what the hell? Who ruined Destiny Island? You couldn't have given it like the not the what the heck. They could have given it the Chain of Memories theme, bro. I love that one. That one goes hard. But no, you got this weird 8-bit, 16-bit, 42, 3, 4-bit. I think it's 32-bit, but the bit version of it's a DS game. I can't be too upset. I mean, okay. Like I said, each world has its backdoor gimmick, so it does extend. It gives you more content for each world, which is cool. Okay, but then again, each backdoor is the same. It's the blue squares, blue place, blue red area. Doesn't matter, right? Blue red location. Okay, you fight bugs, but like it's the same shit. Okay. I can't give it too much of a pass with the back doors, okay? Because the back doors are all the same. It looks the same. It literally plays the same. So each world gets 1 point just because of the back doors. It just gives it more content and whatever, okay? But Destiny Island, 0. Garbage. No, 1. It's literally 1, okay? 1 out of like 10, okay? That's terrible world, terrible place. Even when you finish the world, like, look, even when I'm done with this world and get to come back after some time, it's all barren. There's nothing. The blocks are ugly, but they were cool. Gave a lot more platform. I could smack things. But like, come on. You just get to see like how bad this place is. Awful place, hands down. You know, it's crazy. We're done. We're going to the next one. What's next? We got Goated. This place right here, Travers Town. Travers. All right, whatever. This place, goated. Why? Because it is. Look at it. You got. Okay, never mind. I lied. I really lied to you. This place is not as goated. I think it suffers from being cut too. Can't go to the back alley from the first district at all. So that sucks. They closed up that bordered wall. They added the blue bouncy blocks. I hate those blocks. Those blocks are awful. You can't go into the Moogle shop, the Moogle synthesis shop to be exact. You know, they cut down a lot of things. Again, it's a DS game. Can't blame it too much, but at the same time, I'm judging everything fairly, and it's in my opinion. Okay, Travers Town being a little weird, little thing, everything. The second district, pretty cool. It's pretty chill. It's your normal second district. You get to go into the side alley, the back alley, which is dope. You see where these boxes are? Like, they cut off the pathway you can take to the first and back alley. Ruined it. What the heck are you doing? It's just like a shortcut, man. Why would you do that? But it's fine. It's okay. Dalmatian house also gets cut. That's fine. The secret spot where the sewage thing is gone. That's fine, I guess. You know, I guess it wasn't important. You know, whatever. You do get third district, but you can't go into Merlin's house. Why? Don't know. Don't ask me. You can't even use fire on the door. I'm not even gonna use it. But yeah, Travers Town, it's all right. The gimmick for here, though, I want to talk about the gimmick here because at the end of Destiny Islands, you get this little weird because you gotta activate the keyhole to finish the world, but sometimes that also causes the gimmick. Travers Town, a gimmick here is pretty much 2D. Look at this. Look at this. This is wild. This is some wild stuff. You get to 2D this funny looking side scroller, thinking it's Mario, but it's better than Mario in my opinion. Look at this. I get a sword, I get a keyblade, I get fire lunge, and then thunder rain. What? What the heck? Press this button here. Bam! Gone. Deleted. Anyways, that's pretty much it for Travers Town. Nothing really changes. Of course, the inclusion of the bug blocks, add more traversal, allow you to reach more things. We closed the Gizmo shop too. That's crazy. That place was so cool. I remember so much about it when I was younger. But yeah. So the gimmick here is pretty much side scrolling to the boss. The final boss for this world is actually it's pretty sad. It's just a side-scrolling boss. You get Blizzard Dart. That's pretty strong. I don't know, man. Oh, I died. Oh, damn. I suck at this game. All right, next world. Ooh, okay, Wonderland. So, Wonderland's kind of goated. Not as good as the Kingdom Hearts version one, you know. So Wonderland has a huge change compared to Kingdom Hearts 1. You have this hub area where Alice is at, and for the gimmick here, everyone lost their memories, and what you have to do is go find these Inklings. You do a fetch quest here. You go find these Inklings. You go talk to Alice. You go do Keyhole. All right, that's pretty much the gimmick here. On top of the Keyhole boss fight thing we'll get to later. But for the world here, it's kind of like a maze, really. If you look at this from Kingdom Hearts 1, it is completely different. Each door opens up to a different location. You'll find like a maze that you have to hide from the cards to get through. And then like you reach the Mad Hatter room and you're like, hold up, this is not line up to what I remember. It's kind of weird. I don't really like this world that much either. It's only because of the maze where the cards are. It's probably like one of the worst rooms in this world. I don't really enjoy going past them because I want to get through this fast, right? So I kind of just I rush. I'm not gonna lie, I rush, and it's bothering me. Okay, we're done. So let's talk about the gimmick here at the end because we'll talk about the Keyhole portion because like the 2D side scrolling was the gimmick for the last world. Here it is a shooter. It's a 3D shooter, right? No, I mean like perspective is 3D, but like you look. You Sword, you know, he does this as like a little auto run. You go side to side and you shoot. That's pretty much it. You get the little diamond things, where you get little magics for your commands. So yeah, it's just a shooting here. Honestly, I hate this one. It's so ass. But move side to side. You dodge a few blocks. The little orange blocks with the lightning little symbol. They just hurt you. Okay, they really just hurt you. That's just it. They just do damage to you. But yeah. The boss you fight here, what's his name? The master. What's his name? Trickmaster. Trickmaster? Yeah, Trickmaster. So you fight Trickmaster here, side to side. Kid you not, I didn't know you can block those. I did not know you can block all his moves, except for like one of them where he shoots like massive fireballs. But I did not know you can block those. So I was trying to do this back in the day, level 1. I hated this. I hated this so much. It was so ass. It was so awful. But yeah, a little cool tip. But also, I spammed the fuck out of him. I don't know if you noticed. I was going crazy right there. I just wanted to get this done. Wonderland, it's all right. It's not that good. Music's okay. Hands down, you know, I run around. I collect the Inklings. I'm done. But the gimmick at the end, it's okay. It's fine. I don't mind too much. It does get a little wanky. You know, you go upside down, side to side. You do like a little hoppy hop off the jump, whatever, right? Who cares? But yeah, let's talk about the next location. What it be? What it do? Okay, now this one. It's probably the last world I'll talk about. I think, yeah. Olympus Coliseum is probably like one of my most favorite because how unique it is. The gimmick they have for this world is so cool. So, Sora, right off the bat, opens up the keyhole and he goes straight into, you know, the final boss gimmick, little portal thing that shows up every time you open up a keyhole. Get this. You go into this weird, like, little maze thing, and they're, like, talking about how you get preemptive attacks and all this, and you're like, what? Preemptive attacks? And you're like, what is going on here? Commands and stuff? Like, what's going on here? So, get this. Look at this enemy right here. Bro, I'm playing an RPG. like standard RPG. I get to choose my attacks, get to choose my skills slash magics. It's pretty cool. I thought that was so cool when I was younger. I was like, whoa, what do you mean? Like, the combat changed a lot here. So now let's go back to combat. What's the gimmick here? The world gimmick here is that, each room has like their level, bug level. So you can see in the top left corner that there is a bug level depending on that room. So each heartless you kill, or each bug block you destroy, lowers the bug level, allowing you to progress through that room on top of making the enemies weaker. So the higher the bug level, the stronger the enemies, and most of the, I would say, like, items, because there's different items you can get from prize boxes. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about the boxes. They're just bug boxes. Who wants to know about bug blocks? Do you want to know about bug blocks? Nope. Bug blocks. Who wants to know about bug blocks? Nah. Sorry. But yeah. Alright, fine. I'll talk about bug blocks right now. So bug blocks, there's different types of blocks, okay? You got your prize blocks, your super prize blocks, your weird regular red black box, and you got the electric box, the funny blue blocks. Bro, I hate these blocks, okay? That's why I didn't want to talk about them. They're not that important. They're just blocks, okay? They're just a little funny block because there's bugs and you play as data, okay? We're done. Anyways. So yeah, you take care of these blocks, you take care of the enemies. You get these little like passives that you can use in battle. They're called licenses. So licenses can buff you up in battle, increasing your attack, defense, cast regen, cast auto block. So they're like different ways to make the combat unique and I guess somewhat engaging, because depending on what heartlesses you fight and depending on what level that room is, like bug level, it is crazy. Like, it's pretty cool. And then on top of, just having a standard attack that you can time your, like, it's like Mario and Luigi inside Bowser. You time your jumps and you do more damage. So your commands, they become like skills. Depending on what your level of command is, determines like how strong that command is in this world. So like, you can see I have Faith Blade level 2 when I use my first command, and the other two are like Faith Blade level 1. But if I put them all together, because you can stack them in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory style, you press your triangle button, you go doot doot doot, and then you go like that. You can do that here too, so it's really cool. I like that game. Okay, even though it's a card game, even though everyone hates it, I prefer that. That's a really cool game. I hate you guys. Why would you say it's ass? I'm looking at you, Mitchie. Honestly, the gimmick in this world, hands down, pretty cool. Better than the last two. Even Destiny Islands didn't even have a gimmick. It was just literally Dark Side, and he turns into blocks. Bro became Roblox. What the hell is that? Why are they putting Roblox in them? I'm gonna keep rambling about this world because this world is dope. So, for the most part, in the handheld games, you really don't have a partner. In Days, technically, you do get to work with other organization members, and then also in Birth by Sleep, you get to D-Link, which I'll count as like somewhat of a partnership, but also some worlds allow you to have a partner for like a boss battle and whatnot. But in here, you're just by your own, okay? Just you. But in this world, okay, look. You get stuck here, you get walls, and then boom, Hercules. He shows up. He's like, yo, look at me. I'm Hercules. What are we doing? What's going on? And the Sora's like, Phil told me to find you. We gotta go stop these bugs. So let's team up. And you're like, what? Team up? That's right. You get to play as Hercules. For the first time ever, you get to have Hercules in your party. Okay, now listen. Spoiler alert, Kingdom Hearts 3, he's in your party, of course. Kingdom Hearts 2 and 1, never allowed in your party. Kingdom Hearts 2, we had the GOAT, Auron, hands down, best party member. But yeah, you get to have Hercules. Boy, this guy He's okay. He's pretty goated. He hits harder. He has this one move 0 to hero that like finishes a line of enemies. Pretty good. It's very strong. I kid you not. That's not the only thing that's good about this world. So let's do this. Let's skip over and let's talk about this fight right here in this world. The goat Cloud. You get to fight Cloud. Okay? Now Cloud's no pushover, okay? He is tough, but I'm goated. Okay? So he's pretty easy to take care of with the stacks I got and all that stuff. But yeah, you get to fight Cloud here. You get to fight him Final Fantasy style. And you know, it's cool. Alright? There's a reason why I brought up Cloud, okay? Even though you dunk on him first. Look at this. Look at this. I kid you not. By the way, this is also optional. You can miss this entirely. If you explore everything instead of going straight to the boss, you get to meet up with Cloud. Literally get to recruit Cloud. Now, listen. You play Final Fantasy, you play as Cloud, right? But no, this is Kingdom Hearts. And this is specifically Kingdom Hearts 1 Cloud, okay? Bro is dripping with fucking fire. Look at his outfit, bro. He's goated. I know, like, look at this. You don't get to really play it as Cloud, but still, I'm taking this. This is dope. Look at this guy. You know, okay, here's Hercules doing his punchy punch, but here's Cloud. Look at him. Omni Slash. What? What the hell? Look at that. That's so cool. I was sitting in my chair giggling. All right. I'm happy right now, but I was happier before. Okay, I was happier before. All right, but like, this is cool. This is like the first time you get Cloud as a party member, and you get to use him. All right, it's very cool. I think this is why like Olympus Coliseum is probably one of my favorite worlds, just because of Cloud. Look at that. Anyways, we don't really have to talk about the boss fight, but actually, no, hold on. Listen to this. This is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. You have to do 2 boss fights back to back. Kid you not. You fight Cerberus, alright? Cerberus here. He's alright. He's pretty good. He actually was pretty tame. He wasn't hurting me as much. He did his one attack where he hits everyone in the party, or like does his attack where he hits one, right? I don't know. He has a fireball attack. That's not important. Just letting you know, after you fight Cerberus, you go straight into the Hades boss fight. Now, I kid you not. You have no cure. You have no regen. You have no auto life. Like the licenses, of course. But like, you have nothing to heal your party or yourself. This is it. If Sora dies and the rest of the party is alive, it's a game over. No matter what, it's done. You're done. You're just dead. Okay? So, honestly, that's pretty crazy. Again, hands down, my favorite world. This is a 10 out of 10 world. You give me the RPG, like, combat here, and you give me Kingdom Hearts 1 Cloud. Bro. And then Hercules, the GOAT. Look at this. He punches fellas, bro. Like, that's like Snow from Final Fantasy 13. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm talking a lot about Final Fantasy. By the way, 13 is a goated game, hands down. Don't let anyone tell you, even if you're saying it's bad, you're just wrong. 13 is such a goated game. 13 G is even better. Play that. That game is dope. Anyways, sorry about that. We're done here. We're done with the world talking. Let's talk about something else, right? Let's talk about that music. Okay. Now, I don't know how much music is in this game, except for like a few like 1 or 2. I don't actually know. There are a few things, okay? There's a few tracks in Recoded that are not reused in any other games. You have the Dearly Beloved, which is okay. It's not as good as like Days or Days, because Days is goated, but it's okay. You do have your, Matrix themes. They're like beep boop bop, beep boop bop. They're okay. They're like, I don't know. It's okay. They're not bangers, okay? But they're not bad. They're just like a little goof, The bug ones, dude. Okay. Okay, it's kind of hard to talk about a coded soundtrack because it's a little goofy. Whoever made it, I forgot who orchestrated all this. You did not do a bad job. You hit the theme of this game really well. Okay, it's just a little goofy at times. Okay, like when you open up the menu, you got that little goopiness in there. And okay, but dude, that time when you have to like find the back door, that theme that plays though right here. Listen to this. That's dope. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like you're on the seat. You're like trying to find out like what the hell is going on. You're just like in it. You're doom 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 doom. Right. You're just like my favorite is No More Bugs. This one certified banger. I kid you not. This one is good. It is so good. So you remember that? I don't know if you remember because you probably don't remember, but there's this Melody of Memory game, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Okay, I mentioned it before. If you don't remember, that's fine. I'll explain it real quick. It's just a rhythm game. All right, rhythm game for the soundtracks. It's for Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. Really cool. Hands down. We'll talk about it later. But they have No More Bugs, and that theme goes so hard. There's two of them technically. So like in the like the red area space, there's that one. But then when like you have the blue area space, okay, so the way I see it, I think there's the bug version where it's the red area, but then there's the blue one. The blue where it's this one right here. Look, I'll show you the title, No More Bugs. The blue one, that one is hard. That one goes so hard, bro. Oh my god, it's so good. It is like fantastic. Like whoever made that one, where are you? Let me give you 3 cookies. That shit goes so fucking hard. Okay? There's like nothing else. Like I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I mean, Night of Fate though. This one kind of goes hard. This one's not bad. I don't hate this one, But like it's just like the first game. Like what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Cuz everything is literally the same. Okay. So the font, of course, is going to be different because it's on a DS. We'll talk about. I'm not gonna show you Hollow Bastion because I don't want to show you Hollow Bastion. But I always like this theme. This theme is like one of my favorites. It sounds like it's supposed to be from Hollow Bastion, but like it's like this is from a DS game. The quality is low, and it's just like okay, so it's all right. I mean, they do good. I give it that. Like, again, as a DS game, it's fucking peak. This shit is so good as a DS game. I kid you not. Like, if I heard this and didn't have any idea what Kingdom Hearts or anything else was, like music-wise, and I heard this, I'd be like, bro, this is fire. This is fire. What the fuck? Yo! Right? But then, hold up. Why the fuck is there a sound? What is this? Look. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm kind of doing some research. I'm just looking at the soundtrack as I'm recording right now, okay? I kid you not, there's one called Inside of Riku. Bro, what? What do you mean Inside of Riku? What? That's weird. Anyways, you want to hear what it sounds like? That's the shit that goes on my head. What the fuck? But yeah, I really don't know what to tell you. There's not a lot of songs. There's not a lot of specific recoded themes. Most of them are just rehashed versions of previous games. The choices they made were not bad, of course. Like, they fit Kingdom Hearts 1 because this is supposed to be a sort of retelling of Kingdom Hearts 1, but they do add some Kingdom Hearts 2 mixes. They are done pretty well. I, hands down, don't see any issues with any of these soundtracks, aside from, of course, being locked behind the DS. But for the most part, music's okay. I really enjoy the music. I think, what is it, the bug one? No More Bugs, hands down, is a fucking bop, bro. That shit goes so hard. Oh, that one's so good. I kid you not. That one right there, it makes the game better. Okay, it makes it better. Uh, I don't know. There's nothing else to compare it. Everything else is better. Like if you looked at every game objectively, this is like the worst one. Okay, like I know I'm gonna probably like say I love this game, but bro, don't play this game. Okay, like just wait for someone or Square Enix to like remake this game. Enjoy it like that. Enjoy it to like how we want to envision it, not how it's given. Not to say that it's horrible and like it will kill you if you played it, but like it just could have been better. They could have just done something with this when doing the remix. I don't know. I feel a little conflicted, just a little bit. Okay, but yeah, we're done. We're gonna wrap this up. Yakuza. I don't know. Maybe. I know I said I wanted to do that, but I had to finish this. Look at this game. This game was weird. I had to talk about it. Okay. All right. I'm done. Seriously, don't come at me. I don't know who you are. I don't know who I am. I'm just here talking about this game. All right. Y'all take care. Don't forget to drink water. Dude, it's cold outside. I don't know. Right now, I don't know when this is gonna come out. I'm gonna be real with you. When it comes out, it comes out. But like, listen, right now, today, at this day, when I woke up today, thinking about today, and doing what I was doing today outside today, it was so cold. I was shoveling snow. Okay, I was out there working. I was doing crazy stuff. I hurt my back a little bit. It hurt. It hurt a bit. Okay, I'm gonna go. Wah, wah. Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold up. Real quick, I forgot to mention this one thing. This is really important to me because it just, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. So, real quick, look at that. You see that? Avatar menu. Okay. So, what the heck is the avatar menu? Why is this important to me? The only reason why this is important to me because look at this. It's Vanille. Look, it's Vanille. What the hell? What is Vanille from Final Fantasy 13 doing here? Did you hear me say that? Final Fantasy 13. Go play that game. That game is goated. Okay? Anyways, so let's talk about the avatar menu. What the heck is this? What is going on here? Why is she brown? Okay, so the avatar menu. Okay, so honestly, how do I really explain the avatar menu? You can build your own little avatar in base game, like you saw how I chose my save menu. You get more avatar parts just by playing the game normally. Each time you come over and reload your game, like after you turn it off on your DS and then you want to play more Kingdom Hearts, you open it up, you get to go to the avatar menu and you get more items, more like called threads, but like, clothing. You get to change the hair, like you get to have a little like character I don't want to say nods or motifs because they're like that's not what I was thinking, but you get to have like vanille hair. You see that? Like you get to have Cloud's hair, their outfits, so you get to customize your own avatar how you want to and gain. Oh my god, it's Saz goatee. What? I love Saz is so cool. Anyways, yeah, you could just create your own avatar. You get a little goofy up. I don't remember. I did mention a little bit about the multiplayer aspect in Days. Nothing similar to that in here in Recoded, but it was just a little fun gimmick thing that you could share with your friends. I'm pretty sure there's like a little game mode you could do too. I don't really remember too much. I didn't have anyone to play. Wow. Yeah, so I had no friends back then, I was a little goober. No one else liked Kingdom Hearts like I did. But yeah, no one else really, my time, no one else really had the Recoded, and nor did they ever do the Avatar thing. So, to be honest, what can you do? It was just a small little thing I wanted to mention. It's still part of the game. It has its charm. I want to at least give Recoded, as much of a game it is, the respect it deserves. So yeah, cool. Avatar, right? Look at that. I'm just gaming out here. Look at my weird Vanille Saz Brown person laboratory Xehanort laboratory with what's that say? Finrun sword bunny buddy guy thing. Look, see? It's so cool. You wish you had that. Oh. What the hell is that? The Defender outfit. I'm a Defender outfit guy. Oh, damn. I'm threatening. Look at that. Rawr. Okay. I'm out of here for real now. Thank you. Bye-bye.